Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, on va faire les adjectifs démonstratifs. All right, so that is demonstrative adjectives, and I'm sure that those words are very big and don't mean very much to you. But we have the same word in English to demonstrate, such as to show something, like where something is or something like that, or show how to do something. So in this case, these demonstrative adjectives are going to mean this, that, these, or those. So when you have two different objects and you're trying to differentiate between the two objects and you say this book here or that book over there, and so even in English, we have different words to describe where something is located in relation to another object that is similar. So in French, of course, everything has a gender. So we're going to talk about our different forms here. And of course, C has an S at the end of it. That's going to be our plural form. That is for masculine and feminine. Doesn't matter what the gender of the object is. That's the plural form. Ces tables, ces livres. It doesn't matter. Those are going to be the same. Now, if a word in the plural starts with a vowel, such as ami, ami starts with a vowel, you are going to pronounce this S as a Z sound. Ses amis, ses amis. All right, you hear the little Z sound just a little bit. In this case, se is our masculine form and set is our feminine form for our objects. So livre or set, table. Now, the one thing that is a little bit difficult is the things that are masculine that start with a vowel, like ami, okay? Because we can't say ce ami, that doesn't sound very good. And think of other situations in which we have that sort of choppy speech, like with ami or étudiant. We put an L apostrophe rather than saying le ami or le étudiant because we don't want our two vowels together. Those sounds sound very choppy and they don't flow very well together. So we have this L apostrophe. So in the demonstrative adjectives, we have another form for things that are strictly masculine and start with a vowel. And this is pronounced set, just like this one, set, set, se, se. And this set, so in speech, you're not going to be able to tell a difference. You are going to pronounce that T. Cet ami. Cet étudiant. So you're not going to be able to tell the gender of the thing that you're talking about based on this form, but you will know that it starts with a vowel, so it's got to be this form that goes in the blank. But for these other ones, you need to know the gender in order to choose the right one that goes in the blank for the exercises that you guys are going to do. All right, so this is the first little step, and you're gonna see in your book and in the PowerPoint as well that there's another little thing that we need to talk about. So you have this si and la that some of the examples will have in them. So if you have two objects together, let's pretend that these are books. Okay, so we have this book here and that book over there. Okay, so let's say this book is all the way over here, far away. Okay, so if you're saying, I want this book right here, in English, we say this book here. And in English, we would say that book over there or that book there. Okay, same thing in French. This book here, this book there. La is there. You might have seen la before. Okay, here we are understanding that this is actually the word ici. They've just cut off that first I. So remember, ici means here, and they're just cutting off that first I and putting a little dash there. Ce livre-ci, and again, all for pronunciation purposes. It flows very nice together and sounds very, very French. Ce livre-là. All right. So when you're trying to differentiate between two objects, one is closer than the other one, then you're going to use this construction in order to differentiate which one you're talking about. It's not used quite so frequently in French, so you might only see it, a handful of times, and we'll use it maybe for a couple examples in practice and stuff. But other than that, that is the extent of probably what you guys are going to see it in this class. All right, so again, you have your different genders of your objects, and you got to match the demonstrative adjective that goes with your gender of your object. And if it's plural, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. This form is going to stay the same. And if you have any questions, let me know. Send me an email, schedule Zoom tutoring with me. That's what I'm here for. Au revoir.